everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch. Today's look is going to be something a little bit different. I wanted to incorporate a little bit more color, a little bit more depth and dimension. I did get this inspiration from Linda Hallberg's recent video on her Duochrome look. I pretty much used the same Duochrome pigment that she did and then just kind of made everything else my own. It's a very pretty duochromed sort of green purpley blue look, and I just think it's got a lot of dimension. It's also got some silver in there, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alrighty, so we're first starting off with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer just to prep and prime our eyes as always. I'm absolutely obsessed with this concealer for just all over coverage. I know that one of my previous videos I wasn't a big fan of the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, but I have come to really love it. It's just such a perfect pigment to really hide those blue veins on top of your eyes. Okay, so now I'm going in to set my concealer on my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and then I'm just going to straighten up the line a little bit with this Scotch tape, and I'm basically laying that Scotch tape right underneath where I would normally place my winged eyeliner, just extending that lower lash line upwards. I'm going in with a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, a mixture of two of them, Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie, with just a crown blending brush, and I'm basically just using those two shades as a base transition shade. Just buffing that in and blending it pretty much mainly all over, kind of just focusing on the outer section and the crease, but blending it inwards a little bit as well. I love these two colors together because I feel like they're just kind of perfect for my skin tone. So if you have a skin tone similar to mine, I would definitely recommend these two shades. Now I'm going in with a darker shade from the Makeup Geek collection. I believe it's in the color Mocha. I'll have to double check for you guys. But I'm just basically kind of deepening the color up a little bit on the outer section. And then we're going straight in with the matte black shade from Makeup Geek called Corrupt. And I'm using the Morphe Pointed Crease Brush E18 to really pack that color onto the outer section of the lid in that kind of outer V shape. And I'm just packing it on and blending it a little bit out. This brush isn't too great for blending, so I'm just blending it a little bit just to smoke it out a little bit and then packing it on even more. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other eye. I just wanted this to be a kind of somewhat smoky look, but not anything too dramatic. I will be coming out with a new dramatic look pretty soon that's going to be very fun and something that I haven't really ever done before, so keep on the lookout for that. Now I'm going with the star of the show. This is the Makeup Geek Duochrome pigment called Insomnia. I'm wetting that same Morphe brush with the MAC Fix Plus, really so that the pigment sticks to the lid more, and I did go ahead and prime my lid beforehand with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, and I'm placing that basically on the innermost section and then just blending it outwards. I did go in and try and create a little bit of a haloed effect by darkening the inner corner a little bit, which you'll see in the near future. And then I'm going in again with those Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie shades that I use as a transition to really buff in any harsh lines. And this color right here is absolutely gorgeous. It's just one, I think it's a shimmer shadow. It may be a duochrome. I'm pretty sure it's just shimmer. It's called High Wire. And I basically just use that to really intensify even more that sort of pop of silver shimmer in the middle of the eye. Going in with the Maybelline Gel Liner in Blackest Black and the Sigma Winged Liner Brush. I am absolutely obsessed with this brush. I think it's the EO8 brush, I'm pretty sure. And so I'm just going in and creating that nice sharp wing. This is why I absolutely adore Scotch tape, because it really allows you to create that nice crisp line without having to clean it up too much. So just going in, continuing that line, And then I'm also using a Neutrogena, one of their hydrating makeup remover wipes, just to clean up any like fallout, although there shouldn't be too much since you did use the tape. So just kind of cleaning it up a little bit from there. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. You guys, let me know in the comment section down below what kind of look you want to see. I want to film looks that you want to see, not just what I want you to see. So if you have any suggestions on makeup looks or maybe even pictures or something, tag me on Instagram or comment down below, and I'll definitely try to incorporate more of what specific looks you guys want to see. So just finishing up that wing, same thing on the other eye, and connecting it to the intersection. I do like to go in with very, very light pressure and product on the intersection. I'm using the Ardell Whispies, and I did cut them down a little bit just because that's just how they fit my face shape the best. And then I'm going in with the Maybelline mascara. Lost my train of thought there. The Lash Sensational. It's the luscious kind. I did go over my lashes after I glued them on with the Duo Lash Adhesive. I did go over them with the Maybelline Master Precise Felt Tip Liner just to try and hide that lash band as much as possible. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. It is my baby. I love it. It's probably in one of the top 3 foundations that I've ever tried. I love it so, so much. So I'm just basically adding that all over the face. You can do, what some people do is they use 2 sticks, a darker shade kind of on your contour areas and then the lighter foundation shade on your highlighted areas. And that really helps to intensify the highlighting and contouring. But I just have one foundation stick, so I'm just going in with the one. And I'm buffing that into the skin with the Morphe foundation brush, the M4339. I absolutely love this brush. You've heard me talk about it like way too many times, but this is probably one of my favorite foundation brushes like of all time. I love it so much. I do like to go in with a Real Techniques Beauty sponge just to kind of make sure everything's still nice and blended and airbrushed looking. Alright, we're now going to highlight the brow bone. I'm using the Makeup Geek Starry Eyed. It's the shimmer shade. I think it's a shimmer shade. It may be duochrome as well. But I'll link all of it down below as always for you guys. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer, of course, in the color Caramel, and I'm just sharpening up my my non-existent eyebrows. I absolutely love this definer for just a quick brow. A lot of times in the morning I don't have time to really stencil in a brow with like a pomade, so I'll just use this as my go-to. It's really quick. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, and the pigmentation on it is amazing. Definitely recommend it. I'm going to link down for you guys my brow tutorial video. I did sort of a in-depth brow routine video. It kind of goes in a little bit more detail on what exactly I do to carve out my brows and fill them in. This is a little weird, but I really need to get my brows done. They're a little too bushy for my preference, so I just went in and cut them down a little bit because some of the brow was peeking through the actual coloring that I did. So I just kind of snipped it a little bit. And then, of course, doing the same thing to the other eye. You guys, I don't know if y'all noticed my nail color, but I am like literally obsessed with this color. Like, I feel like I just want my nails to stay this color all the time. Like, it's so pretty. I'm so ready for spring. And I'm, of course, doing the same thing with the other eye. Again, it's a little too bushy. So I am setting all of my brows, like I have 50 of them, my brows with the Anastasia Brow Clear Brow Gel. And then I am setting my entire face with the Milani Translucent Face Powder and a Real Techniques Large Duo Fiber Face Brush. This concealer is the IT Cosmetics by Under Eye, and I am using just a Crown concealer brush. It's the C457. I only like to apply this most of the time just where my blueness really shines, and that's sort of in the innermost corner of my under eye area is where most of the blue is really prominent. So that Bye Bye Under Eye is perfect to hide that. So I place it there, and then I go in with a much lighter weight and lighter colored concealer. This is again the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm just highlighting my under eye area. You guys have seen me do this before. It's basically like an upside down triangle, and I do like to go in a little bit more towards the inner section of like the nose area, just to kind of slim my nose down a little bit. I highlighted the bridge of my nose and my forehead, as well as something that I've been doing more lately is just highlighting kind of underneath where I'm going to contour. And that's really going to allow that contour shade, when I do go in and apply it, to really pop more by highlighting the under area. And then I'm just blending all of that out, as always, with my Real Techniques sponge. Just blending, 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 patting motions. I did go in, my last video that I posted, hopefully you guys watched it. It is a in-depth video on all my favorite brushes and applicators for all different types of makeup. And this was definitely one of my favorites for concealer application specifically. Because of that pointed tip, it really allows you to get in to underneath the eye area the best. Really gets into those creases in the under eye and makes it look nice and flawless and blended and airbrushed. So I'm just, again, continuing to blend. I do a lot of patting motions. I don't really like to drag it on my face, just because you can tend to drag the product that way. So just bouncing, tapping motions. And then I'm going in and setting everything again with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder. I do like to use the actual applicator that it comes with, just because out of all the brushes that I've used, I found that this is the only thing that really packs on the pigment the best. So I just pack it on, and then I kind of blend it out a little bit with that Luxie Tapered Highlighter 522 brush. I'm going in and kind of mimicking my top lid to my bottom lash line, and I'm taking the Luxie Flat Definer 221, and we're deepening that outer under eye area with the Corrupt shade, and then kind of going in with the High Wire and the Makeup Geek Duochrome Pigment and Insomnia sort of in the middle. And then I'll go in and blend all of that out again with my transition shades, that Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie color, with the Sigma Pencil Brush E30. That's what I'm doing right now. I did take a little bit more of that Mocha shade as well, just to help kind of buff it and make sure it's all nice and blended. I usually try and do a little bit of a smoky look on the bottom, just not anything too crazy. Again, this look is it stands out, but it's a little modest as well, if you will. And then I'm going in and I highlighted my inner corner of my eye with the High Wire Silver shade once again. I do like to go in with another coat of mascara just to really join my natural lashes to the fake lashes, and then I went ahead and mascaraed my lower lashes. Now the camera totally died on me, and it didn't catch my filming of my bronzer, but I'm going to contour my face with the Shade and Light palette. It's the lightest contour shade, and this is the Luxie Large Angled Brush 504. So I'm contouring, and then what the camera didn't catch is I did use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer to bronze up my face with the Morphe angled face brush, and the blush that I ended up using was the Makeup Geek blush in Rendezvous. And then now we're back on with the ColourPop liquid lipstick in Zipper, and that is going to be pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I thought it was something a little different, especially with this colored lip. I felt like the purple really kind of tied in the purple-blue tones of the eye. And it's just something a little bit different, a little bit fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Let me know what you want to see next, like this video, all that jazz.
and please subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much.
Alright everyone, and this is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to link down below everything that I used for this video in case you're interested. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it and what kind of looks you want to see next. Follow me on social media. I don't know what this was, but we're just gonna go with it. Follow me on social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. I love all my subscribers so much, and I appreciate all of y'all's support. So if you don't mind, just supporting a sister and pressing that little subscribe button. And yeah, until next time, I will see you guys soon. Mwah.